Fuck it, nu kör vi. Okay, so it's been a little bit over 3 months since I launched this channel, and I thought it would be time to make some sort of update on what's going on, what's the progress been like, how do I feel, what I feel about the content I produce. So that's what I'll do in this video. First off, my plan was to make films about interesting people, explore their stories in different areas to make content that I find interesting, about people that I find interesting and places I find interesting. So far, I released 6 different films and their byproducts. First one off, which sort of launched this whole idea, was about Alex and Kaisa with the vegan Italian restaurant in Lisbon, which I visited during November of last year.
This is a beautiful pasta al dente. Beautiful.
You want to eat this?
Yes, of course I want to eat it. I love ragu. Look at here. Wow, that's like that's the signature. The extra virgin olive oil that go down with the parmesan. That's a ragu. That's a pasta. Not only the tomato on top. The tomato is inside and on top. That's the pasta. I will have a bit.
I'm planning to go back there because I really need to meet these people again. I consider them my friends now. So that was the first film and the first one I released. Second one I did was about my friend Erik, who loves bathing in the really cold water in Sweden, and we filmed it a couple of days after Christmas. What's the temperature?
Temperature is broken, but I would guess it's around between 0.5 to 1 degree Celsius in the water, since it's been ice here for a while. And it feels really good when you get out of the water.
After that, I went to Bali. On our way to Bali, we stopped for a couple of days in Bangkok, and during the first night, I couldn't sleep because of the jet lag, so I decided to go out and shoot the fantastic cables that are just hanging everywhere.
What is art? What is pretty? What is ugly? Can something that was never intended to be beautiful be a form of art?
I saw it as a piece of art, and I wanted to capture that vision and put it into a film. We came to Bali. I produced 2 films in Bali, one about my surf teacher Noah.
Is this your bird?
No bird. Not mine.
No.
Someone else. So I started my business, TN Surf Bali, a year ago when it was COVID. It was no one here and pretty bad situation for us, so we couldn't earn money. One of my brothers, Sodok, told me that we should make something new. We should survive on this situation.
And one about Jude, who is the founder of Ukulele, who makes travel-sized guitars. There we go.
Just the vision, that's the dream I have. Like, one day these people will know this ukulele from Indonesia, and then people will see this is part of Indonesian traditional instrument. It's all for the love of music. I'm just making a little tiny dot, and hopefully this tiny dot are making a wide, impact, whatever it is.
Both of them released during the last couple of months. And then there was a bonus release that I didn't talk so much about because it's repurposed client material. It's about a carpenter who makes cabinets and other fine furniture for a very exclusive Swedish furniture store.
Well, it's an amazing cabinet. I loved it from start. It's such a practical cabinet. We have a slogan, we want to achieve 100%. So we're not allowed to make any mistakes after that point.
So how does it feel? Well, it's a lot harder than I thought, which I kind of expected it to be. I've learned so much about how YouTube works so far. It's funny because I worked on YouTube for about 15 years on client projects and client channels and my own small channels that I've had for various companies. But I never tried to actually learn what it's all about and how to make content fly on the YouTube community before. And this is something I really learned a lot about. I'm not saying I'm a master yet, but making content for a YouTube audience, is a whole new perspective from making films for clients that they just host on YouTube. But it's fun, I like it. I like the community part of it, but most of all, I like to produce my own content for my own sake about the stories that I love to tell. So, upcoming releases. I have 2 more or less scheduled. I'm just waiting to confirm some dates. It's one about a guy called Mattias in a music studio here in Stockholm.
Och det som är roligt är förstås att varje skiva har liksom ett tema. Så det är classic guitar.
Who has the biggest collection that I've ever seen of acoustic instruments and weird things that you can patch sound through to make completely unique things with sound. The other one is involving a trip to Ireland and broccoli sprouts. See if you can figure that one out. And then we'll see what happens during the summer and fall. I'll just do one thing at a time here and trying at the same time to do all the client projects that are coming up. Speaking of that, some big news is that...
Welcome!
Thank you.
We're doing YouTube.
From the beginning of this week, I started working full-time with Isaac, who helped me on a couple of shoots before. It basically doubles the production capacity I have. It's a huge first step to building this channel and making it into something more. It also helps keeping me accountable, make sure I release new quality content all the time. I'm super excited about it. One last thing. I'm redesigning this studio space from being just an office to better suit this YouTube creation process. There will be videos released on that topic specifically later on, so just hang in there and you will see them. That's it for today. Subscribe, like and everything. Comment, ask me questions. What do you want to see in the future? What do you like? What do you not like? I love all feedback. So I'll see you out there. Take care. Bye bye.